Okay, guys, good evening from wherever you're watching from. Welcome to the EAFC MSA Gamers Champions League season.
It's in the game.
Welcome to the EAFC MSA Gamers Champions League. And this is the round of 16 game between KELVIN. It's the round of 16 game between KELVIN and ZEACURF. This is the round of 16 game between KELVIN and ZEACURF, guys. This is gonna be a cracker. So, just waiting to fill up some things and we go straight into it. So yeah, so as you can see, Strongest and Mr. Oris just played their own round of 16 game, and Strongest defeated Mr. Oris. It was a tight game. I would say Strongest was good defensively. It was compact, and also he was decisive, took all his chances, and yeah, he's through to the quarterfinals. Mr. Oris has been sent home. But it's one of those things. It is what it is, guys. So yeah, waiting for both players to get into the field of play, and we kick off. Waiting for both players to get into the field of play, and we kick off. And like I said, this is the MSA Champions League round of 16 tie between KELVIN and ZEACURF, about to be on your screens. Previously, Strongest just won Mr. Oris. First leg 1-0, second leg 2-1. Strongest has gone to the quarterfinals, while Mr. Oris has gone home. So yes, ZEACURF is in the field of play now, and is about to get very, very spicy. So yes, ZEACURF is in the field of play now, and is about to get very, very. So yeah, we'll go straight into the second leg. ZEACURF versus KELVIN. ZEACURF, the man from Lagos, Nigeria, the aggressive, brutal attacker, and also very good defensively. Versus KELVIN, the boy from Canada. Remember, they met in the Challenge Cup quarterfinals, and KELVIN rubbished ZEACURF home and away. Is it gonna happen again? They also met in the league KELVIN rubbish ZEACURF. And now they're meeting again in the UCL round of 16. And this time ZEACURF with the 3-5-2 and KELVIN with his normal 4-2-1-3 formation. So we go straight into it. Rafinha now. ZEACURF try. Ooh, that's a straight red card for Van de Ven. And this smells doom for KELVIN. In the first 7 minutes of the game, Van de Ven has gotten a red card. And now that's going to leave a hole in KELVIN's defense. Even though he puts a player there. Can Rafinha strike? No, he can't. Ooh, what a save by Van der Sar. But the red card now is not good for KELVIN. Can ZEACURF capitalize on that red card? Time will tell, but nice tackle by Marcel Desailly to Yamal, Rodrigue, now Lionel Messi. And now Yamal on the ball, Marcos Llorente. Now Ousmane Dembele for KELVIN. KELVIN, don't forget, he's red carded in the game already. Mickey Van de Ven got red carded in the first 7 minutes of the game. And here is Lionel Andres Cucitini Messi, dispossessed by Rafael Diaz Bellaloli. And now it's Kivica Kvaratskhelia on the ball now. Looking for a good pass. Is he going to find a good one? Is he going to go all the way? Kvaratskhelia tries to find Yamal. Yamal is in an offside position. Took so much time. Andre Pello with the bullet pass. Kvaratskhelia dispossessed by Marcel Desailly. Yes, you know, mention the ball. Yes, Andre Pello now. Lionel Messi, who dropped into midfield. Ousmane Dembele, open up fake shots left and right. Marcos Llorente looking for a good pass. He finds Messi. Messi to Dembele. Dembele to find Messi. Now Messi! What a save by Thibaut Courtois. What a good save by Thibaut Courtois. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful save. And now a corner kick for KELVIN, but he couldn't score from it. And now ZEACURF can go on the counter with Luis Diaz now. We know how quick he can be. Diaz finds Lamine Yamal. Oh, beautiful skill by Lamine Yamal, but can it be to no mensch? He passes to Diaz. Diaz to Yamal. Yamal to the net. And that's one goal in favor of ZEACURF. ZEACURF is in the lead. What a beautiful goal. Beautiful team football. Counter-attack from the corner. We know how dangerous counter-attacks from corner is. And that's why nowadays most people choose to pass instead of cross. Because on the counter, you might concede. And we've just seen that. Andre Pello tries a shot that should be offside, but the ref says no. Let's not forget KELVIN's favorite defender, Mickey Van de Ven, got red carded in the first 7 minutes of the game. And that has left a hole in KELVIN's defense. And I don't think he has filled that position up yet. He has filled the position up, but then he puts Messi in midfield. So that means just Dembele is the guy on the attack. Can he do the job by himself? Time will tell. But yes, Marcos Llorente to Lionel Messi. Now Andre Pello to Messi. Now Caicedo intercepts Yamal to Diaz. And now Kvaratskhelia can go on a run, but he passes to Diaz instead. Diaz now finds Lamine Yamal, dispossessed by Rodri. Beautiful defending by Rodri. Now Yamal to Ousmane Dembele. This smells. Dembele to Kvaratskhelia. Ooh, beautiful defending, I would say, by Marcel Desailly, who slides in and hinders Kvaratskhelia from having a clear shot on goal. And that was a beautiful defending from Kvaratskhelia. But now here's Kvaratskhelia on the other end for ZEACURF. And now Diaz couldn't find him. Nuno Mensch, nice defending. Yes, Marcos Llorente now. Ousmane Dembele on the ball to Marcos Llorente. Now Lamine Yamal. Yamal on the ball now. Beautiful tackle by Marquinhos. Marcos Ferreira. Yeah, Andre Pello now on the ball. Finds Lamine Yamal. Yamal on the ball now. Couldn't create much. And now it's ZEACURF on the attack. Is he going to find the pass? He finds the pass. He finds Diaz. Diaz finds the net again. And that's 2-0 to ZEACURF. And that is 2-0 to ZEACURF. That is 2-0 to ZEACURF. And like I said earlier, the red card is going to, is going to hinder ZEACURF it's going to hinder KELVIN from doing a lot in this game. ZEACURF capitalized on the red card, obviously, and he has scored 2 goals in the first leg. Can he hold on? Second leg is coming soon after this game. But for now, it's 2-0 to ZEACURF. Kevin tries to find one goal, but I think time is up already. And that's the end of the first leg. ZEACURF 2, KELVIN 0. ZEACURF 2, KELVIN 0. And that's the end of the first leg. We see ZEACURF having less of the ball, but being very precise when trying to shoot. And obviously the red card didn't help KELVIN. We can see that. And now we go straight into the second leg of the tie. ZEACURF already has a two-goal advantage in the first leg. What can he conjure up in the second leg? And now Kevin now with his normal formation. Hopefully he's not going to get a red card this time. Hopefully he won't get a red card this time. ZEACURF with his normal formation also. Watch out for Kvaratskhelia. He plans to do things with him in this second leg. I think ZEACURF will be more defensive-minded now. And Kevin will be more attacking-minded because he's 2 goals behind. And now, yes, Ousmane Dembele for KELVIN. Yes, Yamal to Rodri to Dembele in the first 5 minutes of the game. Kevin has pulled one in. It doesn't look good for ZEACURF now. Kevin leading by 1-0. No more red cards, so now he's going to be at his best. And also, he's the one hosting. Caicedo now to Nico Williams. Nico Williams on the run. Ooh, Nico Williams, the ball is still with him. What happened there? What happened there? Now it's a corner kick for ZEACURF. ZEACURF with the corner. That was a poor cross by ZEACURF. And now Kevin can go on the counter to make it 2, to equalize on aggregate. Yes, Dembele to Lionel, Andres, Kuchitini, Messi, 2-2 on aggregate. 2-0 for Kevin in the first 20 minutes. It doesn't look good for ZEACURF. It doesn't look good for ZEACURF at all. It doesn't look good for ZEACURF at all. He's losing right now. He's not losing, he's on the tie, but watch out for Kvaratskhelia. Van der Ven, who got red carded in the first leg, intercepts. And now it doesn't look good for ZEACURF because currently he's losing 2-0 and Kevin looks like he's going to score more. There's still a lot of time. There's still a lot of time. Marcel Desailly now to Rafinha, to Luis Diaz, to Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. Why would you be doing a heel-to-heel from midfield? Who does heel-to-heel from midfield? Well, yes, ZEACURF to Kvaratskhelia tries to beat Van der Ven. You can't beat him. You know, the plan for him in the first leg, was to get him red carded. It worked, obviously, but now he's in the game and you can't beat him. I'm sorry. Currently, 2-2 on aggregate in favor of nobody. Whoever scores the next goal now will be in the lead. Remember, ZEACURF won the first leg 2-0. 2-0. And Kevin now has equalized. And we have 45 minutes to go to get a winner. But before then, we see Luis Diaz on the run. Is he going to find a pass to Kvaratskhelia? He does. Kivicha Kvaratskhelia with the finish. And that puts ZEACURF straight in the lead on aggregate. I see everybody trying to hate-watch ZEACURF. But then ZEACURF is trying to shut up his haters. ZEACURF is in the lead on aggregate. Even though he's losing right now on the second leg, he's currently leading on aggregate by 3-2. Can he hold on to this lead? We know Kevin is going to score again. Can ZEACURF find another goal? Time will tell. Beautiful skill by Kvaratskhelia now. To Rodri. To Dembele. To Andre Pirlo. Beautiful pass by Andre Pirlo. To Lamine Yamal. What a save. What a save by Thibaut Courtois, who is keeping ZEACURF in the game right now. Beautiful cross by Llorente. Heads out from Mikapie. And now Luis Diaz can go. Yamal can go on the counter now. Yes, Lamine Yamal. Can he beat Nuno Mendes for pace? No, he can't. That's a difficult task. Very difficult task to do. Throwing for ZEACURF. ZEACURF would like the game to end like this. He will be looking at the ref's watch like, ref, what time? How many minutes more? 30 minutes more to go. ZEACURF needs the result to end like this to go into the quarterfinals. KELVIN needs to score 1 goal to go into the tiebreaker. Yes, Messi on the ball now. Hincapie. Andre Pirlo. ZEACURF is trying to hold down. Yamal, beautiful goal by Lamine Yamal. Lane change, elastico, and he has beaten his marker so easily and beats the keeper with a plum. And that's 3-1 in favor of KELVIN. And currently the aggregate is 3-3. And now it's anybody's game. Right now it's anybody's game. Anybody can win this. Is ZEACURF going to win this? Luis Diaz, is that a penalty? Oh no, it's against Luis Diaz. That's a free kick for KELVIN. 15 minutes to go. Are we going to get a winner right now? ZEACURF puts Haaland in the game to try and bully up some defenders. You know, mention Rodri. Now it's Kvaratskhelia now. Dispossessed by Marcel Desailly. Lamine Yamal. Haaland. Luis Diaz couldn't get the ball. Are we going to get a winner? A late winner here. Kvaratskhelia, can he beat Desailly? He finds Messi. Messi finds Dembele. Dembele, that was a poor pass. Luis Diaz wins it. Caicedo now to Rafinha. Now Haaland. This smells doom. Erling Braut Haaland. Ooh, the keeper came out. Keeper rushed out. Now this time for KELVIN to go on his own attack. Quaresma on the ball now. Beats Hincapie easily, but can he beat him for a long run? Quaresma. Ooh, is that a penalty? Ref says no, but the ball is still on Quaresma's hands. Quaresma has just put KELVIN in the quarterfinals of the Champions League with a 90+4 winner. What a game. What a game. Defensive error by Hincapie. Quaresma capitalizes, and on his debut, because he's a new signing for KELVIN, and on his debut, he just scored the winning goal to take KELVIN to the quarterfinals of the Champions League in the expense of ZEACURF going back to Ikorodu or wherever he came from. I don't know whether it's my 1, my 3, Ikorodu, wherever. ZEACURF needs transport to go back, but then KELVIN doesn't care because he has booked his ticket to the quarterfinals of the MSA Champions League. What a beautiful game. The first leg ended 2-0 in favor of ZEACURF, and right now KELVIN has won the game on aggregate. He won 4-1 in the second leg, and aggregate he has won 4-3. Beautiful game. This is why we're here.